41 days missing now for Nancy Guthrie. The 84-year-old last seen alive on the night of January 31st. And now, after weeks of investigating, authorities believe they may know why she was targeted. The Pima County Sheriff hinting at that, but declining to provide more details about the suspected motive. Investigators still have not publicly identified the masked man seen on that front door surveillance camera the night Nancy went missing. Officials also still working to process mixed DNA found at her property. Senior national correspondent Brian Entin has been reporting from Tucson since Guthrie's kidnapping. Joins us live. So, Brian, could the missing puzzle piece be this DNA analysis?
Yeah, that's what we are all hoping, Nichole, though there seems to be some complications with the DNA. You mentioned it, though, day 41, a few big headlines today. The sheriff was asked, do you think that this suspect could strike again? And he responded, absolutely. That was in a new interview from yesterday, which was kind of chilling to hear him say that. At the same time, he did say they still believe that the abduction was targeted, although he said they can't be 100% sure. And he said they do have a theory about what happened, but they weren't willing to release it at this point. In terms of the DNA, though, again, the DNA inside the house seems to be what could really crack the case open. We've been told that there's complications with it in the past, that some of it may be mixed together, multiple people's DNA all mixed together, which can be hard for experts to separate. But you remember the picture of the suspect on the outside, Nichole, when he had the flashlight in his mouth. There was one point where he had the flashlight in his mouth. I spoke with a DNA expert at Arizona State University who said that really stood out to her because saliva is one of the best ways to get someone's DNA, and that flashlight to her was just really, really important, she said. Listen to what she told me. You know, he had the flashlight in his mouth in that one photo. What does that say to you? Could that be helpful for DNA?
Yes, as a forensic serologist, I would have cued into that immediately and said that is a great source of DNA. So I would have asked, did they recover that flashlight? Because I would want to swab the end of that flashlight that was in his mouth where he was depositing saliva on it. Because I know from the video that he's got it in his mouth, he's leaving saliva behind, and that's a really strong source of DNA.
And also, Nichole, while he had the mask on his face, you noticed that his mouth was not covered with the mask, which is also a good sign for DNA because his saliva would be coming out, getting on things in the house. That's something else that they could test, Nichole.
All right, so we know, Brian, obviously NewsNation is staying on this case. You are still out there reporting live. We know there is still so much interest in this case. Kind of walk us through what the scene is like there now, more than 40 days into this search.
Yeah, it's very quiet at this point, honestly, Nichole. You know, we've still seen FBI and sheriff's deputies in the neighborhood a little bit. They were out here earlier in the week. But for the most part, it's quiet out here. We know they have this task force behind the scenes that they continue to work really around the clock, working the tips. There are people dedicated to the case. But it's been relatively quiet out here today, Nichole.
All right, Brian Entin live for us there in Tucson as the search continues for Nancy Guthrie. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.